35, Jalen Williams, his first team first of the half.
On the line, number 1, Daniel Regis.
His first, team third on the line, number 20, Ishmael Lane.
No, you're not locked down. Yes.
Entering for Nicholls, number 35, Lyons. Caitlin Williams. Ridge Lions.
Welcome you into Prater Coliseum, where tonight
the Northwestern State Demons taking on the Nicholls Colonels. The game's already under action as Northwestern State
currently
6-4 in the early game.
Jeremiah Jefferson.
Make a more difficult shot for himself, missed that one, and it'll belong to the Colonels. Demons will sub in 5 fresh bodies at the next dead ball. Ball on the right wing, Brandon Moore Jr. gives it up top, Reggie Lyons. He'll hand off. 3 on the way from there is good for Gavin Peppers. And Mike McConaughey needs a timeout as Nicholls has taken an 11-4 lead. We'll leave it here, figure things out here. Demons will bring in 5 fresh bodies. Brian White, the freshman, 5'6", 160 out of here in Natchitoches, Natchitoches Central. Malik Matuire, 6'7", 200, the senior from Clarence out of Lakeview High School. Into this 5-man rotation is Brandon Hutton, 6'5", 215, the junior from Chicago, Illinois. De La Salle, he goes in and gets fouled immediately. Nice drive by Brandon Hutton from the left corner. Foul called on Danny Garrick, 6'6", 195, the junior transfer from Parker, Colorado, out of Legend High School and Central Arizona Junior College. Vontae Ott, 6'3", 185, the sophomore from Victorville, California, out of High School. Also into the ball game for the Demons is Larry Owens. Larry Owens, 6'8", 260, sophomore from Monroe out of Carroll High School. So Brandon Hutton at the free throw line makes both free throws. He's got 6. The Demons
Danny Garrick. Ridge Lions. That foul on 23, Ellis Harvey, his first, team 5th. On the line, number 10, Malik Matuire. Entering number 1, Daniel Regis for the Colonels.
I mean,
That foul on one, Daniel Regis, his second, team sixth. Entering Kevin Johnson and Brandon Moore for the Colonels. That foul on two, Brian White, his first, team second of the half. Media timeout. Join the Demons Unlimited Foundation and support more than 375 Division I student athletes. Benefits include VIP, football, and courtside basketball seating as Gavin Peppers. Vontae Ott. Vontae Ott.
Came up with, Vontae Ott came up with a tip in, a couple of tips, and he put it in himself. The Demons trailing 17-14 here with 10.5 left to go in the first half of play. The first wave is back in for the Demons, playing their 3-2 zone here against a very good three-point shooting team in Nicholls. Deep three is missed. Long rebound pulled down, though, by Lyons. Drive in from there, flip it underneath, and an easy lay-in for Brandon Moore Jr. It's 19-14 with 10-12 left to go. John Norvell, LaTerrence Reed, Ishmael Lane, Darian Dixon, and DeAndre Love. Love has his hands on the ball on the right wing, flips it to Ishmael Lane, and he'll be called for steps and will go the other way. Demons against one of, both of these teams average over 15 turnovers per ball game. No, excuse me, the Demons average over 16 turnovers a ball game, while Nicholls averages 13 and a half turnovers a game, but they both average forcing about 15 turnovers a game, and the Demons will almost get one there. Good scramble defense leads to a 3 in the left corner, and that is no good, and the rebound out of bounds off of Nicholls. It'll belong to the Demons. 9:45 left to go first half. Demons playing very hard, especially defensively, as they are scrambling around trying to do their best. Darian Dixon wants to inbound. He'll throw it into Ishmael Lane. Lane will bring it up himself up the right-hand side, full head of steam, as he'll stop, take the right elbow jumper. That one is short. Rebound underneath, pulled down by the Colonels. They'll lob it ahead, the leaker, and that's going to be a foul from the backside as Raji Lyons was leaking out ahead of everyone. John Norvell had to come in and commit the foul. Norvell will pick up his first personal. Demons trail 19-14 as the Colonels go to the free throw line. 9:31 left to go in the first half of play. These are two teams. The Colonels average 73 points a game. That's top 4 in the Southland. Demons are the second or third lowest scoring team in the Southland, as they average just under 66 points a game. That is very unusual for a Mike McConaughey coach squad. Both free throws are good for Lions. It's 21-14. Colonels with the lead. LaTerrence Reed on the left wing gives it up top to DeAndre Love. Ishmael Lane looking inside, gives it inside to Dixon. Dixon spins baseline, flips it back out. Love, Reed, left wing for 3. Rattles in and out, no good. Long rebound pulled down by Lyons. He'll flip it ahead. Brandon Moore pushes into the front court. Down the right side, that's going to be a traveling violation on Brandon Moore, and that's his second personal. So Brandon Moore and Elvis Harvey both with 2 fouls in the early going here for the Colonels, and that will bring Elvis Harvey with 2 fouls back up off the bench. That is the 7th team foul, but it is a offensive foul, so no 1-and-1 shooting there. 9 minutes left to go in the first half of play. The Demons down 21-14. Darian Dixon drives the right side, leaves it inside for Ishmael Lane, puts it right over the rim, and good. Good feed from Darian Dixon to Ishmael Lane for the bucket. That is the first assist of the ball game for the Demons, who struggle in that category mightily. 3-2 zone look here for the Colonels. They like to extend those wings out. Drive down the middle of the lane. Tough shot is no good. Tip up no good. We're going to have a foul on the tip, and they're going to say that's 2 shots for the Colonels on Ishmael Lane's first personal. So to the free throw line goes Raji Lyons, who was trying to tip one up. Demons trail 21-16, 8:33 left to go in the first half of play. Darian Dixon apparently has, I don't know if it's blood or something going on, but Dalen Williams will sub in for Darian Dixon. Williams got the start in the game, but Dixon came back in with the first wave in their second go-round. Second wave had some nice minutes as well. First free throw for Lions is no good. This is the 6th best free throw shooting team in the country in Nicholls, 78.5% coming in for the Colonels. Second free throw from Lyons. That one is good. He's got 7 in the early going. 22-16. Demons trail 8.5 left to go in the first half of play. DeAndre Love on the right wing, up top to LaTerrence Reed. Ishmael Lane lobs it to Dalen Williams. Williams is fouled as he was going up. Nice pump fake to get Lyons in the air, and drew the first foul on Lyons. So Dalen Williams will go to the line to shoot 2. Dalen Williams, the freshman from Stinnett, Texas, out of West Texas High School. He will go to the line. First free throw, high arcing and good for Dalen Williams. 3 points for him in the early going. 22-17, 8:22 left to go. Second for Williams is also good. Neither one of them even brushed the rim. He will check out. Darian Dixon back in. So Dalen Williams with 4, Vontae Ott with 5. Second wave contributing 9 of the 18 points here. Nicholls breaks the Demon press. NSU in the 3-2. Ball Ball out top. Gavin Peppers, who already has 8 points. They flip it down to the cutter on the right baseline. Back up top to Peppers. Another three from him is good, and he continues to shoot the lights out. 3 made threes already in the first half, and it's back to a 7-point lead. John Norvell off a high screen, works to the right side. Darian Dixon, he'll drive down the left side, cut off, back to lane, skip it right wing into the right corner. Good look for three from DeAndre Love, and he knocks it down. Great ball movement by the Demons inside out there. Work to perfection, and the Demons are down 25-21. They have not led in this game as of yet. Demons settle back into that 3-2 zone here. Interesting to play zone against a team that shoots so well from beyond the arc. 3 on the way is good for Elvis Harvey. Makes it 28-21. Quickly back the other way. LaTerrence Reed can't get the bucket to fall, but he's fouled. Demons do a great job of pressing the issue, and Elvis Harvey has picked up his 3rd foul. Or actually his 2nd foul, excuse me. 2nd foul for Elvis Harvey. Demons will shoot free throws when we return. This Demons Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by the Walk-Ons Independence Bowl, Chevyland, Abear Town and Country, Manpower, Mike and Kenny Knotts, Salter Bus Lines, and Kilpatrick Life. LaTerrence Reed knocks down the first free throw. Reed has had quite a hot streak here in this 3-game winning streak for the Demons. He makes both his first points of the ball game. LaTerrence Reed is averaging just over 14 points a game in the last 3 ball games, shooting 50% from the field, 53% from 3, and 73% from the line. He knocks both down, and the Demons trail 28-23. With 7:10 left to go. Nicholls still hasn't gotten it across. They do with 1 second to spare. Drive from the left side, back to the top of the key. Pepper's going to fire another 3, and he makes another 3. 4 made threes in the first half for Gavin Peppers. He's 4 of 6 from beyond the arc. Vontae Ott for 3. That one's no good. We're going to have a foul underneath. And more free throws for the Demons upcoming. Foul called on Jeremiah Buford, his first. So the Demons have the second wave in right now. Brian White, Malik Matuire, Vontae Ott, along with Brandon Hutton and Larry Owens. And Owens will go to the line to shoot 2 here with 6:49 left to go in the first half. The Demons trailing by 8. Demons have not led in this game. They got behind 4-0. As Larry Owens knocks down the first free throw. By the way, over down in Thibodaux, the Lady Demons are down 9 at halftime, 42-33. Second free throw for Owens, no good. Long rebound pulled down by Danny Garrick. Demons set up in their press anyway off the missed free throw. Trap there on the left side, spin to the middle for Gavin Peppers. He steps across and travels with it. Actually, they're going to say over and back, and Brandon Hutton and Malik Matuire celebrating the turnover forced for the Demons. And boy, Brandon Hutton is kind of quietly becoming a defensive force for this Northwestern State team. So the Demons force the turnover, down 7 with the basketball. Nicholls will move into the 2-3 zone here. Vontae Ott, I would play the Demons zone a ton. They don't shoot the ball particularly well. You would think that's what most teams would do. Ball in the right corner, Hutton inside, and that's knocked away by Raji Lyons. I mentioned earlier that Harvey had 3 fouls. Turns out he did not. Brandon Moore has 2. Daniel Regis has 2. Kevin Johnson with 1. 2 for Elvis Harvey. 1 for Danny Garrick and 1 for Raji Lyons. Jacob Guest will come in for the first time. Guest, 6'4", 190, the junior from Bossier City out of Airline High School. Demons down by 7 here, 31-24. Ball in the front court. Nicholls will go out of their 2-3 zone look here. Guest has it in the right corner, 4 to shoot, flips it inside to Owens. Turnaround fade away, high arcing off glass, no good. Hutton tries to put it back up, but he gets called for a shot clock violation, or the team gets called for a shot clock violation. Demons are not shooting the ball well again. Sub 30% from the field so far in the first half, and yet they only find themselves down 7. Doing a nice job defensively with their full court pressure, forcing Nicholls to be very deliberate with the basketball. They will lob it ahead to Jeremiah Buford. Back out to Kevin Johnson, the point guard, and he'll run things from there. Top of the key to Raji Lyons. Lyons hits it right corner. That's Jeremiah Jefferson. Inside it goes to Lyons. He goes with a wild reverse layup. It's no good. Here comes Brian White back the other way. Up top to Matuire, skipping into the left corner for Guest. He'll fire the three from there and buries it. Jacob Guest cuts the lead to 4 at 31-27 with 5:26 left to go in the first half of play. Demons hanging in despite not shooting it well. Drive down the left side, lob to the back side, and Lions will have an easy lay-in. He's got 9, makes it 33-27 with 5:09 remaining. Demons keep getting within 4, but not any closer. Brian White will drive the right side, lays it up and in. Great pin from Larry Owens to give Brian White the lane down the right side. 33-29. We're going to have a kick ball by Malik Matuire, who put it in after kicking it. He actually kicked it into the basket as the so Demons will sub in Dalen Williams, Vontae Ott, Jacob Guest, Malik Matuire, Brian White. The 5 on the floor for the Demons. Nicholls has Gavin Peppers, who has a game-high 14 points in this first half. The graduate transfer. He'll flip it over to the left side. They fire it ahead, and back out it goes to Kevin Johnson, the sophomore from there in Thibodaux. He'll set up the offense. 13 to shoot, 4:42 remaining. In the first half, Demons are down 4 on defense. Ball on the right wing, 3 on the way from there. His back iron no good for Johnson. Rebound to Vontae Ott. Ott's going to push it into the front court. He'll take it down the right side. Tries the layup, no good. Rebound is fought for on the ground, and they're going to say out of bounds. Vontae Ott came back in and touched it. Then we go the other way. Vontae Ott thought he got fouled on the layup attempt as he sort of reached back with the left arm from the right baseline. But the officials did not agree. Demons stay in their 1-2-2 3/4 court zone trap here. Ball in the backcourt, Gavin Peppers, and he will be fouled by Vontae Ott. Ott will pick up his first personal. Demons are down 4, 33-29, despite shooting the ball very poorly here in the early going. But they are playing exceptionally hard defensively in this first half and doing a nice job of that. Ball in the front court, Gavin Peppers. Again, 14 points in the early going for him. He'll flip it back up to Lions. Lions against Dalen Williams at the top. The big man looking, nowhere to go. Now we'll hand off. Kevin Johnson. Johnson works off a screen, flips into the right corner, stepping into a 3 from there, and good is Jeremiah Jefferson, the leading scorer for the Colonels, coming in. And again, this is a Nicholls team that'll shoot threes anytime, anywhere. That ball is tipped. Brian White will go collect it in the backcourt. Actually went out of bounds at half court, and we'll have our under 4 media timeout. 3:51 left to go in the first half. Demons are down 7 here, 36-29. Jim Pledger, Glenn Talbert, Mike Murphy, Linda Luck, and Tommy Chester. Demons will have the basketball. 3:51 left to go in the first half. Demons are down 7, shooting just 29% from the field right now at 7 for 24. Malik Matuire, left wing Brian White. White holds on the left wing, dribbles, penetrates, takes it all the way down, scoops it with the right hand, no good. Boy, could have easily been a grab off the rim by Nicholls, no call. Back the other way, drive down the left side, pull it back out top, another 3 on the way from Peppers, and he makes another 3. That is 5 made threes for Gavin Peppers in the first half, and the Demons are down double digits for the first time, 39-29. Brian White thought about the 3, drives the left side, flips it to a cutting Vontae Ott, skips it right corner, Guest for 3, buries another one. Jacob Guest has 2 threes in the first half. Demons trail 39-32. Peppers will go past Guest, take it into the lane, go all the way, and that's going to be a charge. Great job by Dalen Williams to draw the charge on Gavin Peppers. That's his first. Demons will sub in the first wave. They're going to hold everyone until they give the signal for the foul. It was called against Gavin Peppers. Dalen Williams stepping up to take the charge. Demons down 7, despite shooting sub 30% from the field right now. Pretty amazing that they're able to stay in this right now. Full court pressure coming from the Colonels. Demons have their starting point guard, who's not really a point guard, in John Norvell at the point position. 6'4", 190, redshirt sophomore from Slidell, Salmon High School, LSUA. He has been forced into service because of the shoulder injury to C.J. Jones, the sophomore from Monroe. separated his shoulder 2 games ago in the first half against Louisiana College. He has since been in a sling. He's not in a sling now, and looks like he'll be able to come back soon. Demons break the pressure. Ishmael Lane loses the ball. It's tipped all the way back out. John Norvell comes up with it to Reed for 3, right wing, no good. And the rebound will go out of bounds. There were 2 Demons standing underneath the basket. If Reed had seen it, he could have just fired a pass across the lane, and it would have been an easy lay-in for DeAndre Love. And he was standing under the basket all by himself, but LaTerrence Reed didn't see it. Ball in the hands of Kevin Johnson and Gavin Peppers. Peppers already was 17 in the first half, and a foul will be called on LaTerrence Reed on the block. Reed will pick up his first. That is the 6th team foul against the Demons. 2:31 left to go. 7-point lead for Nicholls, 39-32. With 2:31 remaining in the first half, and the Demons will be on defense here. They played a little mixture of both man and their 3-2 zone. They're in man right now. First-year head coach Austin Claunch calling out the play call. Jeremiah Jefferson has it. They work it all the way around the right wing. Drive from there. That shot is blocked and out of bounds off the Colonels. It'll belong to the Demons. Darian Dixon with the block on the drive from the right side by Abdul Alatishe. So the Colonels will once again pressure full court. Norvell flips it to Darian Dixon. Ahead to DeAndre Love. Love will press. LaTerrence Reed, he'll drive in from the left corner, put it up with the right hand, and he's fouled by Raji Lyons. And that's the big fella's second of the first half. So Lyons, Harvey, Moore, and Regis all with 2 fouls in the first half for Nicholls. Demons are being very aggressive, taking the ball to the basket. And they are being rewarded for it and getting to the free throw line. So LaTerrence Reed, the junior transfer from Buffalo, New York, out of Canisius High School and Niagara County Community College, hits the first. And Austin Claunch, first-year head coach for the Colonels, wants a timeout as the Demons can cut the lead to 5 here with 2:08 left to go in the first. This Demon Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by Mickey Walker, Julie Henderson, Maxie Branch, Earl Timmons, and Tag Rome. LaTerrence Reed misses the second free throw. Brandon Hutton, though, will get his own rebound. Misses. That one was actually, it should have been a goaltending, not called. And Mike McConaughey in the crowd can't believe it. That sure looked like goaltending on Brandon Hutton's first bucket. And we're going to have a sub in for the Demons. Brian White's going to come in replacing DeAndre Love. Boy, Hutton went up. Ball was sitting right in front of the rim, and it was swatted away. Sure looked like a goaltending from here. Demons pressuring full court. Into the front court it goes. Ball in the right wing. Drive by Johnson. He flips it back down the right side. That little push off and no call. Shot is up and good for Abdul Alatishe. And it's 41-33 in favor of the Colonels. And we're going to have a foul called outside. Foul called on Kevin Johnson, and that's his second. So a ton of Colonels have already picked up 2 fouls. Regis, Johnson, Moore, Harvey, Lyons, all with 2 fouls. This is not a very deep Nicholls team as Brian White makes the first free throw. He's got 3. Nicholls team not particularly deep. They only really play about 8 guys. Actually, they only have 7 who average double-digit minutes, and they have 2 that average right under 10 as Brian White makes both free throws for the freshman point guard in his second consecutive game. He missed the first 7, then played 11 minutes at UTEP, and that's going to be a double dribble, and the Demons will force the turnover, and we go the other way. Jeremiah Jefferson double dribbled as the Demons pressed. And now Jacob Guest is going to check in. He will replace Brandon Hutton. Minute 35 left. Demons are down 41-35. Demons showing a lot of fight here in the first half. Brian White drives down the right side of the lane. Flips it back to Jacob Guest. He'll penetrate to the right elbow. Flip it all the way back out to White. 20 to shoot. He stands inside of half court. Minute 20. He wants to set up the offense. Jacob Guest on the right wing. with Terrence Reed at the top. 11 seconds. Norvell down on the low post for Ishmael Lane. Goes back to the basket. Works, spins with the right hand, floats it. It went in and out. Did everything but fall for Ishmael Lane. Good shot, just didn't go down. Minute 2 remaining. Demons down 6, 41-35. On the left wing. High screen and roll. They get it to the left baseline. That's Alatiche. He'll drive in. Cut off. Back out left wing. Danny Garrick. He'll hand off. 10 to shoot. Peppers will take it with the right hand. Flip it up. That one goes in and stays in. Peppers has 19 in the first half. The Demons are down 8, 43-35. They work it to Guest. Right corner for 3. Another one for Jacob Guest. He's got 9. It's 43-38. And Jacob Guest, who has been absolutely dreadful shooting from 3, has hit 3 in the first half. All 3 of the ones he's attempted, he's made. The Demons are down 5. No shot clock with 17 seconds left. Gavin Peppers, 19 in the first half. He dribbles out near half court with 10 seconds. No one coming to screen for him. Terrence Reed guarding him closely. He'll drive the right side, flip the floater, short. Rebound Ishmael Lane. He'll pull it out, throw from 3/4 court. Oh, it hit the back rim for Ishmael Lane. Oh, he thought he had it. That would have been a heck of a way to end the half. Unfortunately, it didn't go down for the big fella. From Lancaster, Texas, out of Bipsy, Bossier Parish Community College. Daniel Regis, a senior from Grenada, out of Gillette Community College. Gavin Peppers with his 19 first half points, graduate transfer from Central Michigan. And Jeremiah Jefferson, a graduate transfer from Jackson State. Nicholls has the basketball. They work it down the right side of the lane. That's going to be a blocking foul on John Norvell. Norvell will pick up his second personal. Demons starting 5, John Norvell, Terrence Reed, Dalen Williams, DeAndre Love, and Ishmael Lane. Double screen set up at the top. Nowhere to go with it. Colonels finally get it on the baseline to Regis against the Demons. They back in, no shot. Shot is up, no good. Rebound tip to Dalen Williams. In the hands of John Norvell. Norvell will speed into the front court. Work to the right wing on the dribble. Top of the key, DeAndre Love. Terrence Reed, left wing. Tried to flip it inside. Ball's kicked. Shot clock could go to 20 here with just 36 seconds gone by. Demons have never led in this game. They got down 4-0 in the early going and have never led. 15 to shoot. John Norvell dribbling on the right wing with Terrence Reed at the top with 10. Reed gives it DeAndre Love, left wing, flips it inside, mid-post. Ishmael Lane drives the left baseline and dunks it with 2 hands. Oh, Ishmael Lane, just a bully right down the left baseline and dunking it. Lane has 6. Drive the other way, crossover, works down the lane, put up with the right hand is short. Rebound in the hands of Nicholls. They'll skip it all the way back out. Into the right corner it goes. Johnson will penetrate from there, flip it across the lane, and that's going to be an easy lay-in for Brandon Moore. Well, too many Demons went to the ball, and nobody dropped down and helped. John Norvell on the left wing. Terrence Reed cuts through, can't get it to him. Now wants a screen from Dalen Williams. Norvell kicks it off his own foot. It's picked up by the Colonels, and Norvell will commit his second personal. Actually, excuse me, his third personal. 45-40, Nicholls with the lead, 18:26 left to go. So Norvell's third personal, and Mike McConaughey, no move yet to the bench to go get Brian White. The Demons are playing really with one point guard on the healthy roster right now. That actually makes 97 of the last 99 games that the Demons have not had their full roster available to them. 97 of the last 99. Drive down the right side and the easy lay-in for Kevin Johnson, his first points of the ball game. And back to a 7-point lead for the Colonels, 47-40. Now Brian White will get up off the bench. DeAndre Love at the top. Left wing, Terrence Reed gets it inside to Ishmael Lane. Lane turns to face. It's knocked away by Brandon Moore. Brian White will check in to replace John Norvell. Demons with 16 to shoot. 3 guys lined shoulder to shoulder in the front of the rim. Demons love this inbound play. Brian White will inbound from the left baseline. They get it into DeAndre Love. Love, 10 feet out, Drives, spins baseline, goes up with it off glass, and good. DeAndre Love has 5. Good patience by him. 47-42, back the other way quickly. They feed it to a cutter. Now back all the way it goes. Top of the key. 3 on the way from there. Is in and out, no good. And we're going to have a foul. Daniel Regis pushing Ishmael Lane in the back. That's Regis' 3rd personal. And Raji Lyons will have to check in. Lyons comes in averaging just under 10 minutes per ball game. Lyons in the first half played 13 minutes due to foul trouble. Full court pressure by Nicholls. They get it into Brian White. White's going to push it up the left-hand side himself, cross to the middle. Kick it right corner, gets it back, right wing. Back to LaTerrence Reed. Top of the key, DeAndre Love. Ishmael Lane. Inside to Dalen Williams. A lot of pushing, no call. Back the other way come the Colonels. They flip it ahead up the right side. Shot is up, no good. Rebound put back is still, they're going to throw it back out. Top of the key for 3, and that one's in and out, no good. Rebound tip controlled by the Demons. Dalen Williams, LaTerrence Reed, left side Brian White. Wyatt, high dribble, penetrates, flips underneath the lane. Lane with the one-hand throwdown. Great feed from Brian White, penetration. That's something the Demons have not had much of the last couple of years, is that guy who could get into the lane, threaten the defense, and then flip it to someone for a bucket. White goes after the steal, can't get it. It's out of bounds off of off of Brian White. Colonels will retain possession. 16:50 left to go. Demons are down 3. They have hit all 3 of their buckets here in the second half. All have been within 5 feet. 2 are dunks by Ishmael Lane. Ball at the top for Raji Lyons. Dribbles, gives it into the left corner. Drive from there. Skip it back to the free throw line. Drive down the lane. That's going to be an easy lay-in and a foul with 2 on the shot clock. Ishmael Lane's going to pick up his 2nd personal. Well, the Demons were overextending towards the 3. And that allowed Brandon Moore to go down the lane and lay it in. Ishmael Lane will come out of the ballgame, replaced by Darian Dixon. Brandon Moore has 6 points now. Demons down by 5, 49-44. Ishmael Lane with 8, 4 in each half. 2 dunks here in the second half. Free throw is no good. Rebound to DeAndre Love. Again, this is the 6th best free throw shooting team in America in the Nicholls Colonels. DeAndre Love on the right wing. Out long to Brian White. White high screen with Dalen Williams. He'll step into a 3 from the top of the key. Misses it back iron. Rebound pulled down by the Colonels. They'll look to run. Brandon Moore brings it into the front court. Nobody stopping ball. Moore will cross over, take it into the lane. Flip it to a cutter. Ball is on the floor. It'll be picked up by Dalen Williams. Flips it out to Brian White. White, he'll kick it back. Left wing, LaTerrence Reed. Reed, covered, will pull it back out. Demons will reset. Reed gives it back out to Brian White. Demons down 5 with the basketball. 15:50 left to go. Love has it. Dalen Williams at the top. Looks inside, back out to White. 12 to shoot. Double stagger for Reed. Reed to the left elbow. Jumper is up. Front iron rattles around. Doesn't fall. Tip up is no good. And Nicholls comes away with it. 2-on-1 the other way. They flip it to the left-hand side, and that's an easy lay-in for Jeremiah Jefferson. Back to a 7-point lead. The Demons have just not been able to get it inside of 4. They had it at 3 just a moment ago. Brian White has it out deep. Dalen Williams at the top. Lobs it inside. Tough lob and a bad pass now to Dixon. Left corner to Reed for 3. No good, back iron. Rebound, and they're going to look to run again. This one is going to be actually kicked off of Nicholls. It'll belong to the Demons. Brian White with a terrific play defensively to force that turnover. And we've got our under 16 media timeout. 15:08 left to go in the ball game. Demons are down 7 with the basketball when we return. 51-44 Nicholls. You're listening down in country. Manpower, Mike and Kenny Knotts, Salter Bus Lines, and Kilpatrick Life. Demons with the basketball after forcing the 7th turnover of the ball game against the Colonels. Demons have turned it over themselves 7 times. Vontae Ott, Malik Matuire, Brandon Hutton, Brian White, and Ishmael Lane. Demons a little out of sorts there as Malik Matuire will penetrate, give it to Ishmael Lane. Fouled, and the bucket falls. And Raji Lyons will pick up his 3rd personal. So the Demons are getting the big men for the Colonels in foul trouble. Both Lyons and Regis with 3 fouls each. Ishmael Lane now in double digits with 10. 51-46. The Demons keep the lead somewhere between 3 and 7. but just have not been able to get over the hump. And now the Colonels are going to go small here. So Raji Lyons at 6'10", 230 will leave, and the Colonels are going to go small ball. The tallest player on the floor will be Elvis Harvey at 6'9", but he's not a very large 6'9", at just 210. So Ishmael Lane gets the free throw. Lead has been cut to 4 again. Ishmael Lane with 11. Colonels will lob it ahead. Demons doing a nice job with the press. They get it inside, now to the left corner. Drive from there. Skip it to the right corner. 3 on the way. That one is no good, missed badly. Matwire clears the rebound. Malik Matwire will bring it into the front court. He'll take it up the left side, stop at the elbow, pull it all the way back out to Brian White. White setting up the offense. Vontae Ott, long left wing. Ott back to Brian White. Malik Matwire at the top. Matwire back to White, looking inside, gets it inside the lane. Lane skips it right wing. Vontae Ott for 3. Good! Beautiful ball movement. And it's a 1-point lead. A 3 from the left corner, no good. Long rebound tipped out to Gavin Peppers. Demons have cut the lead to 1, 51-50, with 13:53 left to go. Ball on the right wing, now top of the key, Elvis Harvey. He'll dribble, hand off, get it back to Peppers' right wing, and he's going to be elbow checked by Brandon Hutton. Hutton will pick up his first personal. 4th team foul against the Demons. Demons have outscored the Colonels here 12-8 in the second half. 13:42 remaining. They lob it into the right corner for Brandon Moore. He goes inside, back to the basket, spins. Shot is no good, short. Offensive rebound inside, shot is blocked, but they're going to have a jump ball. Possession will go to the Demons. So the Demons have a chance to take their first lead of the ball game. They're on a 10-4 run right now, since they got down 7 the last time. Brian White, left wing, Devontae Ott. Top of the key, Brandon Hutton. Right wing, Malik Matwire. Gives it inside to Ishmael Lane. Back to the basket. Back to Matwire. Pump fakes. Long 2 on the way is rattles and falls, and the Demons have their first lead. 52-51. 13:07 left to go in the ball game. They lob it ahead. Kevin Johnson picked up by Vontae Ott. Crosses over, works behind the back, stops at the free throw line. Jumper is no good. Offensive rebound inside, back to the corner. 3 on the way from there is no good. Offensive rebound again. Step through, shot is blocked, but a foul is going to be called. Foul on Malik Matwire is his first. Our officiating crew, Brent Moe, Brian McNutt, and Luke Chittum, the 3 officials in this one. That is the 5th team foul against the Demons, who have their first lead of the ball game with 12:48 remaining. First free throw is no good. And Brandon Moore misses that one. Peppers and Jefferson have both played big minutes so far, 26 minutes apiece. That's basically the entire game so far. That free throw is good, and we are tied. Brandon Moore has 7. Brian White brings it into the front court. 52 all with 12:40 left to go in the ball game. Great fight from this Northwestern State crew. Brandon Hutton to Brian White. White penetrates, kicks it over to Hutton, turns it over. Hutton gets it back, flips it out long. Matwire, 12 to shoot. Back to White, 10 to shoot. Back to Matwire. Drives with the left hand, takes it all the way. Ton of contact, no call, and that ball's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say blocked by Nicholls, and it'll be Demon basketball. And Mike McConaughey, a couple of steps on the floor, incensed about that no call. Demons will have 4 on the shot clock as they will inbound. Demons will line up 3 across in front of the rim like they like to do. And we're going to have a foul called on Danny Garrick. That'll be his second personal. So Garrick holds Vontae Ott as he tries to come out from in front of the rim. We'll reset to 20, and the Demons will start fresh. 52 each as they lob it into Ishmael Lane, back out to Hutton. Vontae Ott now to Brian White. He'll pull it all the way back out. White left wing, Ott 10 to shoot. Top of the key, Hutton. Hutton right wing to Matwire. 6 to shoot. Ishmael Lane, top of the key for 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound tipped a couple of times off the Colonels. It'll stay Demon basketball with a fresh 30. So the Demons doing a nice job on the offensive glass here. Ishmael Lane has missed all 3 of his threes. He had hit 4 of his last 8 after going 3 for 23 from 3 before that, those last 8. Ball at the top for Brian White. He'll drive the right side, pull it back out. 23 to shoot, plenty of time. Demons and Colonels tied at 52. 11:50 left to go. White's going to drive the right side, step back from the right baseline, buries it. Brian White has 6. Career high for him. The Demons lead 54-52. It's their largest lead of the ball game. Colonels break the pressure. Back out long. Brandon Hutton is going to be called for a blocking foul, and just a little too aggressive on that defensive series for Brandon Hutton, and we've got our under 12 media timeout. 11:32 left to go in the ball game. Northwestern State leads by 2, 54-52. Lady Demons at 1. Demons will play at 3, or about 30 minutes following the first game, against the McNeese Cowboys. Demons and Lady Demons doubleheader beginning at 1 on Saturday. Nicholls gets the inbound in. They'll hand off to Kevin Johnson on the right side, harassed by Brian White, who's pretty much played most of this second half now. Ball on the left wing, Gavin Peppers works off the high screen, down the right side of the lane into traffic. Shot blocked by Ishmael Lane, who collects the rebound. Here comes Brian White with it. Flips it right side to Hutton, back to White, who thought about the 3. Back to Hutton in the corner, now to Ishmael Lane. Lane back to White, steps back into the corner, back to Lane, back to White, right wing, crosses over, skips it left corner. Malik Matuire, 10 to shoot. Matuire spins to the left baseline, flips it all the way back out to White with 8 to shoot. White drives the right side, shot up and good! Brian White, the freshman point guard, gives the Demons a 4-point lead, 56-52. Nicholls has it in the front court. Gavin Peppers. 10:34 left to go. The Demons have outscored the Colonels 18-9 here in the second half. Peppers has a 3 left wing, misses it front iron. Rebound tip, offensive underneath. That one out of bounds off the Demons. Jeremiah Jefferson will check in, replacing Danny Garrick. 1 second elapsed off the shot clock. And now John Norvell will check in to replace Brian White. Brian White gets a great round of applause from the Demon faithful. Of course, he's a local kid out of Natchitoches Central, playing in just his 3rd game as a Demon. But you can tell he has got it. They get into the right corner. Kevin Johnson gets by Norvell, gets into the lane, gets Ishmael Lane off his feet, and will get the foul, I believe, on the big man. Foul called on Lane is his 3rd. Ishmael leads the way for the Demons with 11. Jacob Guest had 9 in the first half on 3 made threes, but Brian White, a new career high with 8 for him. Also has a rebound and a couple of assists in the ball game. First free throw is good for Kevin Johnson. He's got 3. 56-53 as Larry Owens will check in for Ishmael Lane. Lane gets a nice round of applause. Good crowd is turned up here in Natchitoches. Looked like it was going to be a pretty thin crowd early, but they have turned out. Second free throw is good for Johnson. He's got 4, all in the second half. 56-54, Norvell now will run the point to Brandon Hutton, right wing. Hutton gives it to Vontae Ott. Ott back to Norvell. Norvell lob inside to Owens on the right baseline. He steps through, reverses, and puts it in. Larry Owens. 3 points for the big man. It's 58-54 Demons. Nicholls still in the backcourt. They'll get it over. Johnson will penetrate, flip it into the left corner. Drive from there, back across into the lane. Little jumper is good for Brandon Moore. He's got 9. 58-56 Demons. Norvell into the front court. Hands off to Vontae Ott, right wing. Top of the key, Brandon Hutton. Hutton skips it left wing. Malik Matuire. Matuire tries to give it over and turns it over at the top. Kevin Johnson comes away with it. He'll drive. He'll try to dunk, and Vontae Ott will foul him as he tried to throw it down with the right hand. Lazy turnover by the Demons. We haven't seen much of those in this ball game for NSU. They have protected the ball well, coming in averaging over 16 turnovers a game. That was just their 8th turnover, with 9:27 left to go, and the first wave is getting set to check back in with some additions. First free throw is good for Kevin Johnson. He's got 5 points. Johnson, 3rd most minutes per game in the Southland, averaging nearly 33 minutes a game. He's played 25 in this one. Gavin Peppers has played 30, which is pretty much the entire game. He had 19 in the first half. The second free throw is good for Johnson. He's got 6. Little full court pressure. Demons will break that easily. They'll get it to a cutting Larry Owens for the right-hand slam. The ball never touched the floor on that possession. That is beautiful basketball. Pass from White, flipped it ahead, and all the way it went to Owens for the bucket. As Darian Dixon just strips it, Owens comes away with it. Owens losing it. He's going to pick it up, give it to Brian White. White's going to penetrate the right side. He's going to hang and fire. Too strong. Rebound pulled down by the Colonels. Up the right-hand side is Jefferson. He'll step through to the middle. Shot blocked. DeAndre Love then knocked out of bounds. It's right to the Colonels. He tried to save it in bounds, but it went right to Nicholls. Love got pushed out of bounds as he came down with the rebound. He tried to save it in, but it ultimately tag Rome, and the Demons find themselves tied at 60. Seemed like they got a great opportunity. DeAndre Love had a rebound off a miss, but was sort of being pushed out of bounds. Threw it back in right to the Colonels, and Brandon Moore was able to lay it in. Larry Owens hands off to LaTerrence Reed. Reed gets a screen from Owens, works to the left wing on the dribble. Top of the key, Darian Dixon. Right side all the way to the corner for Brian White. White will pull it back out with 8 to shoot. White out deep, now will drive the left side. Step back, left elbow jumper, buries it. Brian White, first double-digit game of his career, 62-60, and you can see why the Demons have been waiting on him to show up. Brian White is fabulous. High screen and roll. Johnson gives it right wing. Drive with the right baseline. Cut off. Back out it goes to Daniel Regis. All the way around to Johnson on the left wing. He'll drive left baseline. Shot blocked by Larry Owens. Saved in by Owens to DeAndre Love in the corner. A block for Owens and a save for Owens. Demons lead by 2 with the basketball. 7:40 left to go. I think the Demons are going to try to take some time here. High screen and roll. Brian White with Larry Owens. Owens has it. Doesn't need to take that shot. He's going to drive down the right side. Lay it up. No good. Rebound. Darian Dixon underneath. He hit and misses it. And that shot's blocked. Here comes Nicholls the other way. To the free throw line. Back out it goes to the top. All the way into the right corner. 3 on the way from there is short. Larry Owens collects the rebound, so no damage done. Brian White gets it ahead. LaTerrence Reed dribbles. Takes a 3. Left wing. No good. Rebound pulled down by Daniel Regis. Boy, good looking for Reed. Just couldn't quite get it to fall. Clock goes under 7 minutes left to go. The Demons lead by 2, 62-60. Ball to the right side. Now back up top it goes. Moore will fire a 3. Misses it badly. Rebound to DeAndre Love. He'll give to Brian White. Brian White's going to slow things down just a little bit here in the backcourt. He knows he's going to have to play a lot of minutes down the stretch here. But he has his first double-digit game of his career with 10. He's looked fabulous. Brian White crossover. Top of the key to Darian Dixon. 12 to shoot. Right wing LaTerrence Reed. 10 to shoot. Top of the key Larry Owens. Owens back to Reed. Right wing 5 to shoot. Back up top to Brian White. Penetrates. Steps back. Deep 2. No good. Rebound. Offensive underneath. Back out to Owens. He'll take a deep 2. That one's no good. Didn't need that shot. Needed to pull that one back out and reset there. Colonels with the basketball. Crossover for Johnson. Johnson back out deep to Moore. Left wing. Jeremiah Jefferson underneath to Regis against Owens. Back out it goes. Brandon Moore. Crossover. Works with the right hand. Takes it down the lane. He's fouled. Darian Dixon is going to be called for the foul. That is his first, and that'll be 2 free throws for the Colonels. Nicholls has only been called for 3 fouls so far in the second half. Matter of fact, the Demons, who attempted 18 free throws in the first half, has attempted just 1 in the second half. 5:59 left to go. The Demons lead 6 o'clock, which will follow the Lady Demon basketball game earlier in the day. on Saturday. The softball fundraiser includes a dinner and an auction. Single tickets are $25, or a VIP table goes for $200. Again, that supports NSU softball, so make sure you get out there and support Donald Pickett and his Lady Demons softball squad. First free throw is good for Brandon Moore. He's got 10 in the second half. That's the lead to 62-61, and he makes both to tie us back up. 13 for Moore. 62 apiece. Demons will go with Brian White, Darian Dixon, Jacob Guest, Ishmael Lane, and DeAndre Love. Love has it on the right wing. Dribbles to the top, gives to Jacob Guest. Guest back to White on the right wing, into the corner for Love, trying to get it inside to Ishmael Lane, and does. Lane dribbles it off his own foot, out of bounds. Thought he was pushed, didn't get the call. That is turnover number 9 by the Demons in this ball game. Again, they come in averaging nearly 16.5 turnovers a game. So 9 is not bad at all for this Northwestern State squad. We're tied at 62, 5.5 left to go. Very entertaining ball game here to open Southland Conference play. Gavin Peppers works off a screen to the right baseline, flips it back up top to Lyons, around to Moore. Brandon Moore holds, now gives it back to Lyons. Lyons dribble penetrates to the right elbow, gives to Moore. Moore spins inside, throws up a tough right-hander. That one rattles and falls. Brandon Moore has 15, 13 in the second half, and the Colonels take a 64-62 lead. 5:05 remaining. Demons have only been in 2 single-digit games this entire season. DeAndre Love with a nifty move to Darian Dixon. He'll penetrate, throw it up, no good, but he's fouled. And if that's on Lyons, that's his 4th for the big man. And it is. 4th foul on Reggie Lyons. And that will send Darian Dixon to the free throw line. The Demons attempted 18 free throws in the first half. They've attempted 1 in the second half so far. Meanwhile, the Colonels have attempted 9. First free throw rims out for Darian Dixon. Dixon has yet to score in this game. Has a rebound and an assist, a couple of blocked shots, but has yet to dent the scorebook. Dixon coming in a 75% free throw shooter, and he missed both. Well, the Demons had been shooting really well from 3 from the free throw line. They were 16 for 19, now 16 for 21. Johnson drives the right side, takes it up, loops it inside, and that's going to be an easy lay-in for Daniel Regis. He's got 3. Colonels lead by 4. They've scored the last 6 points in a row after the Demons took a 62-60 lead. 4.5 left. DeAndre Love, left wing. Gets it inside to Ishmael Lane. Lane goes back to the basket, spins baseline, puts the layup up and in. 13 on the beautiful drop step for Ishmael Lane. 66-64 Colonels with 4:15 remaining. Into the front court, Gavin Peppers works with the right hand, spins down the lane. Wild shot, good, and he's fouled by John Norvell. Foul on Norvell will be his 4th, so Peppers with his first points of the second half makes it 68-64. Demons will bring Brandon Hutton in along with Dalen Williams as John Norvell and Darian Dixon will sit. So the Demons go big here. Basically 3 forwards and 2 guards now. So Gavin Peppers, the graduate transfer from Central Michigan, who is the #1 free throw shooter in America, will make it. 22 for Gavin Peppers, 19 in the first half, just 3 in the second half. 5-point lead for the Colonels, 4 minutes left to go. DeAndre Love has it. He'll drive with the left hand, cut off there. Pull it back, drives again. Back out to Brandon Hutton. Hutton crosses over, works into the lane, throws it away. Picked up by Jefferson. He'll bring it back the other way. Shot is up and good. Jefferson's got 9. I wonder if Mike McConaughey might take a timeout here. Colonels are on an 11-2 run right now to push the lead back to 7. Demons had led for the majority of the second half. Ryan White off the screen, top of the key, Ishmael Lane. Dribbles in, takes it all the way. Tough shot is up and no good. Tips it in, no good, but he's fouled. And I believe that's going to be Regis, and if so, that'll be his 4th. Yep, so both big men with 4 fouls for the Colonels, but Nicholls in the midst of an 11-2 run right now. Ishmael Lane needs to make his free throws when we return to action. 3:26, but the Demons find themselves down 7 as the Colonels are in the midst of an 11-2 run right now. to turn what was a 2-point Demon lead into a 7-point deficit. Ishmael Lane will go to the line to shoot two. Still 3:26 remaining. But the Demons need to be very good on both sides. As Lane knocks down the first free throw, he's got 14 points. By the way, not good news down in Thibodaux. The Lady Demons are now down 11 with 11 seconds left to go in that one. So Lane cuts the lead to 6 and misses the second one, but Vontae Ott tracks down the rebound. So the Demons will get a shot to cut this to 3 or 4 on this trip. Nice job, Vontae Ott, going to track down that deep rebound in the corner. 18 to shoot. High screen, Brian White, Malik Matuire. Top of the key, Lane. Right side, Hutton. Back out long to White. 3:05 remaining, 10 to shoot. Brian White with 8. Screen and roll. Works to the right side. Keeps the dribble. Spins. Back to Lane. Top of the key for 3. No. Short. Rebound. Put back. Good. Malik Matuire underneath with the reverse. And the Demons have cut the lead to 71-67. Colonels will bring it into the front court. Right side. 2:44 remaining. And back out it goes. Demon fans trying to get into this one a little bit. Kevin Johnson crosses over, works down the right side. Shot blocked from behind by Brandon Hutton and out of bounds off the Demons with 10 to shoot. Kevin Johnson drove in. Hutton was able to block the shot from behind. And Nicholls, first-year head coach Austin Claunch, wants a timeout here. As the Demons have cut the lead to 4 with 2:33 remaining. We'll lead with 2:33 remaining. Inbound from the left baseline from Kevin Johnson. Austin Claunch, who was an assistant for Richie Riley the last couple of years. They'll lob it into the left wing with 8 to shoot. Drive from there, and that's going to be an offensive foul. And could be, should it be a flagrant? If that's an elbow to the head, you've got to check that. Nevertheless, the offensive foul called. And we go the other way. Peppers picks up his second personal. So the Demons will have the basketball, down 4 with 2.5 minutes left to go. 71-67 Colonels. Brian White on the dribble, left side DeAndre Love. Love to the top, right wing Vontae Ott, inside Ishmael Lane. Lane skips it left corner. Malik Matuire, jab steps, doesn't go anywhere. Lane comes over wanting the ball again on the left side, doesn't get it. Back out to Brian White, 10 to shoot. Ishmael Lane comes to set the screen for White. White back to Lane, 3 from the top, no good. Tip up is no good either by Vontae Ott. Kevin Johnson clears the rebound for the Colonels. Well, that's a good look for Ishmael Lane, just couldn't quite get it to fall. Would have cut the lead to 1. 4-point advantage here. Johnson with the left-hand dribble. Vontae Ott trying to make him go left. They'll kick it back up top. Push off and a travel not called. Drive down the right side. Shot is blocked out of bounds by DeAndre Love with 8 to shoot. Jeremiah Jefferson tried to go down the right side. Love with him and blocked it out of bounds with the left arm. So 8 to shoot with 1:38 remaining. Demons desperately need a stop here. And mostly they need to keep this to a 2-possession game, which is where it is now. A made 3 by the Colonels would certainly hurt. 8 to shoot for Nicholls as they inbound from the right baseline. Kevin Johnson, the point guard, will inbound. Looking, gets it into the right corner, and it's going to be out of bounds. Demons will get the ball. Gavin Peppers couldn't handle the pass in the corner. That is turnover number 11 on the Colonels. 1:36 remaining. Brian White will bring it into the front court. Demons down 4 with the basketball. Need a bucket. 1.5 left. Screen and roll for Brian White. Back up top to Matuire. Matuire dribbles down the left side. Dunks it with the left hand. Oh, baby! Malik Matuire, the senior, taking it down the left side, and the thunderous dunk to cut the lead to 2. My goodness. Mike McConaughey takes the 30-second timeout after that thunderous dunk from Malik Matuire. Holy cow. Malik Matuire has 9 points, which is a season high. As a matter of fact, Malik Matuire's kind of been the missing man this year. He scored 7 points in the opener, has not scored more than 3 the rest of the year. And the Demons will be on defense, down 2. Minute 22 left to go. Nicholls will get it into Kevin Johnson. Demons are going to run a double team at him. He'll flip it back over to the right side. The left side. Up the left side, Peppers, and he's going to be fouled by Brandon Hutton. And that'll be 2 free throws for the best free throw shooter in the nation in Gavin Peppers. So you got to figure these are going in. Coming in, Peppers 37 of 39 from the free throw line. Foul on Brandon Hutton, his 3rd. Good strong defense, just a little bit too aggressive on the sideline. So Peppers makes the first. Boy, it tried to come out. It rolled down, it popped back out, then jumped back in the rim. 72-69 with a minute 14 remaining. This will make it a 2-possession game if he makes it, and he does. Peppers now with 24. 73-69. Back to a 4-point ball game. Brian White off the screen from Ishmael Lane. He's going to flip it into the right corner to DeAndre Love. Back to White. Back up top. Clock hits a minute. Malik Matuire dribbles on the left wing. Wants a screen from Ishmael Lane. 3 on the way from Matuire. No good back iron. Ishmael Lane rips the rebound away from his own guy. Gives to Brian White. Back to Lane. Lane's going to drive the right side. Lay it up and no good. Gets his own rebound. Saves it from going out of bounds to Matuire. Matuire has it ripped away, and the Colonels come out with a run out, and that's going to be an easy lay-in for Jeremiah Jefferson. 75-69, 33 seconds remaining. Brian White will drive into the right corner. Love for 3, in and out. Rebound Nicholls, and that's going to be a foul, and the Demons are going to lose this ball game, it would appear. Boy, they did everything they could and just didn't have the breaks go their way at the end. And Mike McConaughey thinking there was a little bit of contact that was not called towards the end as well. And he is chatting with the official about that. 75-69, the foul on Ishmael Lane. That is his 4th. So Brandon Moore, who has been the story in the second half of the Colonels, 13 points for him in the second half. He will go to the line to shoot 2. Demons are still not in the bonus. With 25 seconds left in this game, the Demons still not in the bonus. First free throw is no good. 1 free throw would all but end this ball game, as Jacob Guest and Alex Comanito will check in. Demons want 3-point shooters on the floor. Try to knock one down. 1 free throw would make it a 3-possession game. The miss would make it still a 2-possession game with still 25 seconds left to go. Second free throw is good for Brandon Moore. He's got 16. 7-point lead now as Brian White brings into the front court. He'll take a top of the key 3. Back iron no good. Rebound tipped out to the Colonels, and they don't have to. All they have to do is cross the half-court line, and that's it. Demons want him trapped, and they're going to get a foul. Comanita hitting the head of Kevin Johnson. So Comanita picks up his first personal. Well, the Demons battled hard, but ultimately will come up on the short end of this one. Demons held the lead for a large portion of the second half, but the first half really did NSU in, especially from the field, just 29% in the first half. They are right now just at 36% from the field. First free throw is good for Kevin Johnson. He's got 7 all in the second half. But it was an 11-2 run that was really the decisive moment in this game. An 11-2 run after the Demons had a 62-60 lead. Brian White letting the ball roll all the way into the front court before he picks it up. Works to the top, drives down the right side of the lane, steps up and under, skips it to Jacob Guest. 3 from the left corner. He remains perfect, and Mike McConaughey takes the timeout. 78-72, 2.7 seconds. And again, this timeout, because of that, you have the Demons struggling a little bit. Demons are going to pressure full court here. Nicholls will get it in, and that will end this ball game. So, good battle for Northwestern State. Unfortunately, just could not quite find a way to get it done down the stretch. The Colonels hitting an 11-2